Welcome to another episode of Two Whites in Blue. My name is Joey. I'm here with Will and Mike. We're here on January 21st, quarantine week 3, I think. Week 2 or week 3, something like that. And although we're in a different
spot, you're asking.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like week 3. I'm pretty sure this is week 3.
I'm the only one who had to actually quarantine.
Well, you know, we appreciate your efforts in flattening the curve and all that. It's good to see.
I was fucking part of the curve.
You were in the curve. You were a case count. That's
I
right.
was
a
statistic.
Good for you. You were a stat. That's right.
I'm a carrier pigeon. I had COVID.
Well, Mr. Birdman, what'd you spend your money on last week?
I didn't spend. I did a little fucking game with myself. I was trying to see how I wanted to spend. I spent no money this week, only on gas and groceries on Sunday. I wanted to buy enough gas. I didn't have to buy gas until today, which fucking worked perfectly. I don't know how I did it, but you know, I'm just that good. And then just groceries. And then today I spent fucking money. I woke up. I was like, I don't feel like making breakfast. I'm buying breakfast.
That's not that bad.
No, I didn't buy coffee this week. I made my coffees every day. And then I didn't get coffee at break, which was fucking brutal. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but it was shit. I hated it. I'm never quitting coffee in my life. And then
on that note, I'm never quitting anything in my life.
No,
anything.
I don't taking long breaks.
I thought about that the other day, and it was like, people that are vegan for like 30 years, 40 years, fuck that. I'll never give up anything for life. I never want to say I'm done with things for life, because like I like treats and I like looking forward to shit, and like I might take long breaks, but I'm never gonna say I'm never gonna do something again.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that plan. I'm on board with that. Fuck quitting. We're not quitters.
Isn't it true that you're basically doing that your whole life, right? Like you only take treats and breaks and things you deserve when you deserve them. I think everyone who's like successful in anything, any one silo, has that approach. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I've taken huge breaks from like smoking weed, drinking, and all that stuff. But I never once was like, I'm done for good. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever said that either, to be honest. If I've ever said I'm quitting.
I'll tell you.
The only thing I've ever quit was a job.
You know, you've never quit, Mike, and probably you're never gonna quit, judging by the location of this object in your room. Is the beat making on the keys? I see that thing is like right in the middle of your bed now. So
I was crushing it.
Have you been really grinding on the keys or what?
I mean, I've been grinding, but not well. I'm definitely not getting any better. I've just been fucking around. I haven't been putting any effort into learning.
Because we're
ready.
Is there any
chance you actually look up YouTube videos and like watch like how to do things? Or
I watched, man. Before I even had it, I watched so many videos, but like no tutorials or anything. No
You're ready.
Yeah, okay.
What?
I'm waiting for the episode where you're like doing a beat in the back during the show in the Timbaland outfit from that what is it, the Black Album video where he's like this fat guy in the wife beater with the giant jug of juice. He's just making
fat guy in a little coat.
He's got
you think that's gonna be me?
Jug of soda. Why not? You could be that guy.
Probably soda.
You know what? You're right. It could be me at any point.
Don't set the bar so low.
The bar, I haven't even set the bar. I just wanted something to fuck around with when I'm bored in my room, and goddamn it, it's been working. So anyway, I haven't spent any money today. I was looking up, and copper was at an all-time high, and I just so happened to have a fucking trunk full of the stuff.
No.
Uh-huh.
So I went to the old scrap yard and returned some copper, which I was like, I'll probably get like $50, $60. So I was like, whatever, I'll just take it back. $170 for what I had.
Holy fuck!
Like just dirty copper, just not stripped whatsoever. $170. I was like, wow. So I just what's that?
How many GDPs of Bosnia is that?
Probably like
170.
Yeah. And then I just came home and I banked a lot of it, and then I just threw fucking $30 because we had fucking raised food and liquor again for dinner.
Tonight?
Yeah, so I just threw down a 30 down to pitch on dinner, and that was it.
Nice, man. Nice.
So
What'd you get tonight?
Man.
What'd you get from RSFNL tonight?
A fucking platter.
Ooh.
It was like fried. What's that?
Ribs again?
There was ribs in it. There was ribs, fried chicken, roast chicken. The fuck else was in there?
That like crispy beef.
Just meat.
Did you get the crispy beef?
No, just it was just chicken. There was only I think it was only 4 things. Then we had like the mac and cheese, and I don't know, it was good, but it was like $100. I thought 30 was gonna be enough to pitch. I thought I was like doing more than my fair share with $30, and it was like not even a quarter or not even a third of it. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Whose idea was it?
It was my dad.
Yeah.
I was like, I guess. So I just had. He's like, oh man, fucking gotta pay up, man. You got all this money from all this copper. I'm like, fucking fine.
Shouldn't
Man.
have
Why'd you tell him?
Shouldn't
Yeah,
have told him.
man. Come
Well,
on,
they
keep
knew
that
where
to
I was
yourself.
going. Well, it's kind of hard to hide when I'm just like standing out back when I got home from work, just loading up a garbage can with wire. But yeah, man, this week I was fucking eating. I just ate salad every day, salad and chicken. I didn't buy anything, nothing. It was fucking a good week. I got my fucking abs back. I'm fucking on track. Everything.
That's all it took?
One fucking week, and I haven't drank for 22 days. But
That's more
yeah,
than a week. That's good though. That's good though.
But yeah, I got everything. Yeah, man, it's so fucking. I'm so lucky.
So the listening public's gonna want to know, since you've discussed, not drinking and doing the right things in the kitchen and not having coffee and other shit.
I'm having coffee right now.
What's with the party shirt? It's Friday night. What are you thinking?
I gotta keep something from my fucking degenerate life. I have to fucking relish it in some way.
The party.
Just gonna roll some dice at home by yourself?
I'm playing poker tonight. That's what's at 8:30. I got a slot. I gotta go, man.
Where are you going? Where are you going at 8:30? You got a game to attend?
I got a slot at a poker table.
Okay.
A Zoom and poker game.
Okay. You're like one of those guys in the commercials that plays on their phone and gets the hottest girl in the room.
Yeah, man. I gamble responsibly, right?
There's a lot of offensive commercials on like Sunday afternoon football, where like it's like the autistic doctor and the Bob Hart's Abby Shola.
Artistic.
Yeah, he's really artistic, good with a brush. And like what is it? The other one? There's one other one, the Goodmans or whatever, or like the old Roseanne spinoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those are offensive shows and offensive commercials. Okay, I am offended that anyone.
They are.
No, I'm offended that anyone who's paying for advertising thinks that people who watch football, are going to watch any of those shows. I would never. I just laugh at them. But none of those advertisements are as offensive as the poker on your mobile device advertisement where a guy walks up an elevator in like a $3,000 suit with a girl who's a 10 out of 10 Eastern European rocket. And he's like, oh, I played slots on my phone. Oh, it's a real experience.
Yeah,
it's like,
play the slot.
that's the most offensive fucking commercial. The most offensive commercial. I will put up with the autistic doctor all day long, but I am not going to stand by idly and let that fly on the television in front of me. No fucking way. No fucking way.
Oh, okay. Well, on that note, Will, what'd you buy at Home Depot?
A couple Home Depot trips this week. Now it's Home Depot trips are replacing Amazon orders. I haven't ordered anything on Amazon in quite a while. Now it's all Home Depot shit.
Bank is probably tapped.
It's shit that I actually need now instead of shit that I didn't need. You know?
You wanted.
Yeah, it's like lumber and shit, not candy. So
That's adults candy. Wood.
Yeah.
Nailed.
I ordered like a bathroom exhaust fan and everything that comes with that. The roof cap for that. Now I got to figure out how to install it tomorrow.
Did you get the anti-raccoon cap?
It didn't say that on the advertisement.
You better make sure.
I mean, it's only like this big. I think it's that big. It has a mesh screen on it.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, sure.
That'll probably work.
That'll probably do fine. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Who cares? Whatever. I'm not gonna be living there.
Ouch.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to fucking pay to maintain it.
You get the phone call at 3 a.m. when the little rodents scurrying around the attic.
Sure. There's a in my attic again.
It's not gonna be in the attic. It's gonna be in the actual main living space because it's the bathroom exhaust fan.
Even better.
Yeah.
Just zipping right in there.
Yeah. So that was a couple $100. I don't know. I think I spent like $400 on shit this week from Home Depot.
What does a bathroom fan kit cost? About $100?
The fan itself was $100, and then the insulated flexible duct was like $30. The roof cap was like $40.
Was there an existing duct already? I would imagine.
No.
No, you ran it outside?
You have to.
Man, I had to to drop the ceiling in the bathroom. So I'm right now, tomorrow, I have to frame in the drop ceiling, drill through the wall, and then feed my ducks through the wall up to the roof, put the cap on the roof, and then seal everything up. It's gonna be a fucking day tomorrow.
But you gotta drill outside, right? Through brick?
No, it's not brick. It's through the addition, which isn't brick.
What is it, like stucco?
It's no, it's the pebble dash shit on the back. So it's like, it's fucking lath and plaster, which is the fucking most annoying building material ever.
Plaster is the
fucking
worst.
brutal. Wait, watch when you drill through, you'll catch the mesh and it'll fuck you up.
Man, I've already been dealing with this shit for like since I moved, like since I've been in there. It's like I'm taking off like the trim of a door, and like all of a sudden like a third of the wall is coming down because like all the plaster just like being fucking just comes down with everything else. It's a fucking nightmare to work with. I am definitely going to seriously consider not buying a house that has lath and plaster on it again. Or if I do, take it all out, replace it all with drywall.
Well, fuck, be careful when you break it. It is sharp as fuck.
It's dirty too. It's like a dirty.
Oh, it's gross, man.
Yeah,
you get covered in it. That was like last year at the job I was at. The whole site was lath and plaster. It's like a heritage building, and I was the youngest apprentice, so I just got to do all the drilling through all the fucking walls. I just was covered in, and it was like all lead paint. I was like, this is I'm
nice.
thoroughly enjoying this. It's all I really could say.
So Will,
it's fucking brutal.
The natural next question: you're spending about 40 hours of work at work per week. You're spending a couple hours with Mike and I here on Fridays, and you're spending a lot of time at your rental. The natural evolution of that question is, how's Hope feel about all this? How's she doing? Is she holding up okay? Does she need support? Is there a helpline she should be calling? What's going on? And your mom too. Your mom likes spending time with you too, I'm sure. And she's probably feeling the same way. You know, she's deprived of her will time. What's the next step for these two women?
Hope doesn't like it. Shocker. The only day I took off this
strap on the boots.
She's been coming over, honestly. She spent all day there last Saturday and Sunday. And the only day I took off this week was on Wednesday, was to watch the Leaf game, and she was psyched about that.
Nice.
Yeah, so she still came over to watch that. But yeah,
Mike is just laughing into his vape pen.
I mean, it's a good thing to take off. That was that the where Marner fucking laid that? Was it against Winnipeg?
Yeah. When
he laid him out for the open net,
and then just gave him the stare down.
I didn't know Marner was that fucking big. I didn't know he was fucking 6'4", 245. I thought he was like a bone
no, he's not.
Rock.
He's not that big.
6'4", 245 is pretty big.
Fucking big boy.
That's not what Marner is.
Derrick Henry.
That was the guy he hit.
Yeah, that was Neil Pionk is that big. I don't know. Marner's probably like, I don't know, 6 foot, like 180.
Okay, because I definitely misread it then. I was like, Marner's that fucking big? No way. I was like, holy, I guess he is.
I read that too. I think it was like, I'm pretty sure they were like just joking around because that was the other guy's stats.
He got fucking shit rocked.
I know he did. That was fucking jokes.
It was awesome.
And yeah, thankfully I got to watch that shit, which was so decent. And then tonight, when we end at 8:30, it's the first thing I'm going to be throwing on. Hope's going to be coming over and going to be pissed again.
Nice.
Like, is the Leaf game's on?
Yeah.
But it's only until like 10. Then you can watch whatever shit.
Then we can watch breakfast at Tiffany's.
No, then you can watch the late game.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the late game.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I would love to. But I gotta get up tomorrow and fucking go right back to the ground. It's honestly been fucking insane having no, like, I had like little free time before. But now, honestly, I come home, get changed, go over there, get back here at like 8:39, go to bed, wake up, go to work, come back and do the same thing every single day.
Yeah, but you're making money. Every minute you spend there is money in your pocket.
That's right.
Yeah.
I can see it in your face.
In my face?
Yeah, because I haven't shaved, bro.
Because I haven't fucking shaved? I don't have time.
You fucking never shave anyway.
I know. I hate it. I hate shaving.
Gotten the beard out. I shaved fucking yesterday.
Good for you.
I gotta wear a mask at work all day anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
So do I now. I'm a carrier, so everyone's fucking freaking out. Even though
I
I'm
can't
like
believe
the
you're
most
a super spreader on our podcast.
Yeah, I'm like the least contagious person on the planet.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool. That was an easy 2 week fucking. Fuck it. All I did
know.
was watch fucking Cobra Kai on repeat and fucking. I read a bit.
A little bit, eh?
How
much RuneScape did you play?
How many pages of Sapiens have you finished now?
What?
How far are you through Sapiens now?
I'm taking a break from Sapiens. Taking a break from Sapiens. I started the Amazon book.
You've been taking a break on
Sapiens.
Yeah,
it takes a lot of mental cardio to get through that. It's just like, honestly, that book, it's fucking good, but it's so fucking dry. And I have the attention span of a fucking ant, and it's like I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, this is interesting, and I'm like, what the fuck why do I even care about this? It means nothing to me. I can't retain it. I'm not like consumed by it. The Amazon book, I was like into it. I was like, because it's like you get to see some pretty cool figures right away, like.
Yeah.
Like what?
I want to borrow that when you're done.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was reading it. I feel the pressure. I know you want to read it.
You bought it for yourself. We all know that.
I know, but I got no time to read it right now anyways. But yeah, so take your fucking time.
I don't think you want to say that.
Take your time.
Well, I'm going to need it before 2022. Or you can just give it to me for Christmas this year.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
That's
when you finish it.
Very good idea.
All right,
how about you, Joe?
I bought one book this week, The Sovereign Individual. So I started reading that a couple days ago.
You're not much of a reader though, huh?
I do once in a while. If there's a book that I really want to get to, I'll do it and I'll buy it. And so I bought this one. I'm like probably 20, 30, 40 something pages in. I started reading it yesterday. It's good. It was written in 1999 or 98, something like that. And it's chock full of like spot on predictions about stuff about the way that governments will have to eventually sort of find a new way to tax people and find a new way to survive, and how people will be able to work in information economies and talent economies and use like geographic arbitrage to get the best jobs and make the best money and stuff like that, because of they call it telepresence. Like they didn't really know what to call it, but they call it telepresence in the book. It's pretty good so far. Highly recommend it. But other than that,
is it still relevant like today? You said it was like wrote like 20 something years ago.
Oh yeah, it's fucking. These guys are spot on about a bunch of stuff.
Who is it?
It's
who wrote it? You know,
Lord. I'll pull it up right now.
Lord.
One of them.
One
of them is the Lord.
He's a part-time singer, part-time book writer about taxes.
Oh Lord, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's that.
He's got a really deep financial background. If you didn't know,
I bet her like high school marketing.
Oh, sorry. So the
she owns 50% of Bitcoin. I heard.
So the one that I got is written by James Dale Davidson and Lord William Rees-Mogg, and the preface is by Peter Thiel.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is Lord like a prefix to his name, or is that his fucking name?
It's his fucking
He's
title.
been knighted. He's been
his
knighted.
Title. Yeah,
how the fuck? What the fuck is that?
How come we haven't been knighted yet? How many episodes do we have to do before we get knighthood? I can't imagine.
You also have to. I think you have to be a citizen.
No, why? Come on, we're in the Commonwealth. What do you mean?
You think Canadian citizens can get knighted? Probably.
How hard would it be? I don't know.
Probably pretty fucking hard.
No, fucking shut up, man. We could do it. We should do it.
Shut up, man.
No, it's not something that you do, I don't think. It's like, I'm going to try to get knighted this week.
Why not? Why isn't that a good fucking...
There's a PDF.
I don't think it's not like a how-to guide on how to get knighted.
No, this
is not yet.
It's a PDF you fill out in the government website and you send it in. Yeah. And then if they approve you...
It's as difficult as applying for EI.
Yeah, it's like getting a blue check mark on Twitter. You just send it in.
So I can't wait to get knighted, boys. That's fucking sweet. That's fucking. That's
gonna look great on the resume.
It's gonna do nothing for us, but like, fuck, is that ever gonna be cool? I can't wait to be called Lord Mike Homulus.
Could be.
You have to go by your full name. You can't. Lord Michael.
Lord Michael. Yeah.
Nah, I'm fucked. Switch it up. Go street name.
Lord Bill. Lord Bill Lloyd.
Sauce.
Where should we start this week's content? What do you guys think?
We talk about I don't know. I got fuck all, man. I never do. I just rely on you, Joe.
Let's start by you two getting your papers in to our mortgage specialist.
Oh, I just got my shit. I just got my T4s and shit.
You did? Good.
Now the rest is because I fucking, as opposed to calling her, I fucking emailed her, so it was like in writing, so she can't forget. But I got my T4s now, and I just got to get, I guess, my last paycheck. So I'm gonna, because I just had fucking 2 weeks off.
Right.
So I'm gonna get paid next week and then the week after. So that, which will probably be like full weeks, like long weeks. So actually, they should be good paychecks, which I would imagine is good for a pre-approval, right?
It doesn't even really
Yeah,
matter.
fuck yeah.
I don't think it matters that much. They're gonna know what you make.
Yeah, but
No,
I mean,
they
if
won't.
if
They won't know
see what I
how.
make a week,
Oh,
right?
with your T4s, they look at your T4s for sure more than anything. I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But either way, but those are old anyway, and I've been getting steady raises. So maybe I don't know. We'll see.
I'm gonna send Sheila just a picture of my Bitcoin holdings, and once she sees that, that'll be it. It's no problem after that.
So what is it?
All right.
Floors and then pay stubs.
Yeah, your 2018, 2019 T4s,
Yeah, I
or
just got
2019, 2020, whatever the fuck. Your last 2 weeks or fucking month paychecks, and there was something else too. I forget.
Yeah,
It was your investment portfolios.
Oh yeah,
like a screenshot of your bank. Yeah.
Proof of assets. So what do I got to do? By banking, I got to do like my
Anything that you have
portfolio and all
yeah,
that.
like if you have any money that you have anywhere and you want to show, or like just take a screenshot and just send it over.
Yeah.
Photoshop it a bit and then send it over.
Add another zero.
Yeah.
Just Control P a few zeros in there. And
so what are these guys worth? What did Mike make last year? $40 million. Okay.
40 million again?
It was a good,
Holy
good year.
And he didn't claim any on his taxes.
Amazing.
I go from 40 mil to 30K the next year. Wow. Roughly, but I figured I could just take some time, right? Because I made so much last year, I can just cool it for a bit.
Everyone has bad years.
Okay, so that's cool. So yeah, okay, fine. So this maybe I should just do it this week. I'll just send 2 fucking pay stubs. Fuck it. Whatever my
just send your last 2 pay stubs.
Yeah. And then I'll do that, and then we'll be rolling, right?
Yeah, then it'll take her like a week or 2 to maybe get like the pre-approval shit done, and then she'll tell us what we're approved for, and then we'll be good to start putting offers in.
I'm excited as fuck to see that. I'm curious. Like, I'm 100% riding coattails here, but I'm just curious to see what the fuck it is going to be. I'm just like, it's exciting, man. I've never really been involved in this, so I'm like, oh, this is fucking kind of cool.
It'll be a lot, I think. I think we'll be approved for more than you think. There's 3 of us.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to even like begin thinking about it. So I'm like, oh, holy shit, this is fucking.
But the thing is, we don't want that. We don't want to go like, even if we get approved for like 500, we don't want to go in at that. You know, that'd be way too much.
Well, it's just kind of like exciting to see what we're capable of getting. Obviously, you don't want to fucking max it, but I mean, the more we get approved for, the more options we have, right?
Did Mike just squirt water into his hand to fix his hair?
Yeah, my fucking hair.
I think I just saw that.
Fucking stop touching it.
It looks fine.
I'll tell you. Okay.
You're also on this big of a screen for me, so I don't really know.
I don't care what it looks like. It's fucking annoying me.
It's big on the tube. It's big on the tube on the upload. You know what we're gonna talk about next? We're gonna talk about GameStop and Wall Street bets is what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
This is out of fucking control. Okay.
Wait.
It is.
So
it's out of control.
So you're saying, like what you were saying earlier is, or in the chat, sorry, is fucking GameStop. You think is getting shorted?
GameStop was part of a short squeeze.
So what does that mean?
Basically, it's trying to flush out people who are short the stock.
It's basically you take a stock that's like insanely shorted by a lot. Like Tesla was shorted a ton. Like a lot of the available shares are shorted, right? And then
they're brought to way below what they were.
They're sold short. So like if I would borrow shares and then sell them, and then I owe shares to my borrower or my lender, sorry. So then I have to buy the shares back at some point to repay my lender. So I have a contract that I need to buy shares. I owe my lender shares. So then people who like get wind of that and they just buy up all the stock. So there's like no stock remaining to sell. So like when the short sellers have to buy stock back and no one is buying, it just sends the stock like skyrocketing because there's like no one's selling. It's like very, very like no one's willing to sell for low. So everyone just starts jacking the price up.
Okay.
So like back in the day, back in the day, like a long time ago, probably in like the 50s, maybe the 60s, there's things called like corners you could do when like every like mom and pop, if you had like a few locations, you could go public and I don't know, your stock could maybe be worth like, I don't know, let's say like 5, 10, 15 million. They call these corners where if someone's like shorting your stock, a single person could buy up every available share. And so I would own like 80% of the stock, and there was like all these short sellers selling, and I have like all the control. I could be like, no, not selling it. You owe all this stock back. I'm not going to sell it. I'll sell it back to you at like 2 times what you sold at. So it just fucks everyone up, and it's like super like calculated
Is it
thing. It's hard to instrument. I want to say that it would be illegal now to do, like organize that. Yeah.
Is it?
You don't think so? I don't know.
We gotta have a lot of chips to fucking short out a company, right?
Well, I don't know.
But that's where we are now with Wall Street Bets, because
fucking Wall Street Bets cleaned out a couple of fucking big shorters last couple of days, man. Fucking cleaned them out.
It's because there's 1.6 million people on that Reddit subreddit, and like it's hard to do it by yourself, but when there's a million of you, it makes it a lot easier.
So we talked about this last week, about how we were talking about the Ramp Capital LLC Twitter account that runs the polls every week to buy a stock on close at the end of the week on a Friday. And we're talking about like the engagement that the public has, like what you consider to be like a retail investor. These guys now are so much better informed in some respects. In other respects, though, they operate as a hive. And so Wall Street Bets has become the most engaged with, or second most engaged with, subreddit on the Reddit platform, which is nuts. It's insane. And so just to give like a brief summary of this GameStop thing, in addition to what Will just said about short squeezes and shorts in general, Wall Street Bets, basically, who knows how this started. It's hard to pin down the first post that got this rolling, but these guys all decided one day they were going to buy GameStop and just not sell and squeeze out all the shorts and run the price as high as they fucking could and then cash out for a ton of money.
Wait. I got a question though. So like as a new investor, there's like limits on like amount of shares, obviously, right?
Yeah. So like
shares issued by a company. Yeah.
So I'm thinking like if I'm going in to buy a stock, like I want a share of Apple. Is there like a chance that like all the shares are bought and I can't buy them? Like it'll just like, you know what I mean?
In theory, yes, there is a chance that would happen. But with something like Apple, they have, I don't even know. They probably have like hundreds of millions of shares out there.
They have liquidity. They have liquidity.
People are just buying them and selling them and just constantly in circulation. Obviously, Apple's a bad example. I use it all the time because it's like it's kind of like my staple in investing so far. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so like on like lower volume stocks that only have, let's say, like, I don't know, a few million shares outstanding, yeah, it's possible that you can put a buy order in for like way over asking price, or there wouldn't be an asking price, I guess, just way over what the market value is, and it not get filled because no one's selling it. Right.
Like Will was saying too, like with something like GameStop that has a ton of open interest on the short side, if you get a bunch of people who decide that one day they want to run the price and they're not going to sell, there's no way to remedy that. Like there's no mechanism in the market to fix that besides the circuit breaker. So these guys, for example, today, Wall Street Bets was celebrating today when the stock halted at 69% up for the day.
Yeah.
So the stock stops trading for 15 minutes or half an hour at 69%. And so all the fucking posts in Wall Street Bets are 69%. Nice.
Obviously.
Nice. And these guys are all just making hundreds of thousands of dollars on the fucking holdings they have. The stock opens again and just rips up even further. Just keeps going. Now, the better part of this thing that people are not talking that much about, because this is a story about, gain and loss, obviously, but Citron, which has been mentioned on this show before as part of the Nikola short thesis, when they put out that story about the car being a pusher that never worked, they just rolled down a hill, all that stuff. Citron's a famous short-selling firm, and these guys tried to do a live stream. My understanding is they tried to do a live stream 2 days ago on Inauguration Day and decided to call it back for inauguration. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. They tried to do another one yesterday, and they had to shut it down halfway through because users from Wall Street Bets during that presentation where they were basically giving a short thesis for GameStop, like you got to sell your GameStop stock, Wall Street Bets users did a distributed denial of service attack, DDoS, on the website, and they had to cut the stream. Worse, Citron now is alleging that Wall Street Bets users threatened the lives of people who work at the firm and their families with pictures of their homes, their kids, their names, their addresses, all this stuff. And so Citron today, about 7 or 8 hours ago, put out a statement saying, we're not talking about GameStop anymore. We're done with GameStop now. There's not going to be any more comment from us on that stock, on that ticker, on that company, nothing. We don't want anything to do with it from here on out. So if you're like a short seller and you think you have a good lead on something, what guarantee do you have now that the captain over at Wall Street Bets is not going to tell you one day, sorry, bro, I got the hornet's nest here, and if you kick it, well, we're trying to make money against Robin Hooders, there's going to be hell to pay. How does the market fix that? What is the plan for that?
I'm just surprised that they don't even want it to be shorted more, because more shorts just mean another short squeeze, you know?
Yeah, if the Wall Street Bet kids have like diamond hands, maybe, but
I don't know. That's a kind of like, and it's also like obviously all hollow like threats. I'm sure. Obviously, you take it seriously, but like a bunch of kids on Reddit trading stocks, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna like send out hits on you and shit.
Send out hits.
Another. Yeah, well, that's what they were talking about. They were like they're threatening their families and shit.
Oh, like you mean like legit like hits, like kill them?
Yeah.
What? Okay. I think at this point, where I'm at in my investing career and where I plan on being, I don't know if I ever want to be that kind of fucking player. I don't know if I want to fucking. That's fucking crazy.
I know.
Is it not fucked?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like you against the degenerates of the internet, basically.
There's no shortage of them.
Okay,
no kidding.
So a buddy of mine sent me, there's like a Wall Street Bets analytics, like a website dedicated to picking off the number of mentions the stock has on Wall Street Bets. And in the last 5 days or 7 days, next to GameStop, you know what the next biggest name on Wall Street Bets is? It's the stock we talked about on this podcast before that none of us would have bought 3 months ago when we talked about it.
I know it.
What is it?
Tesla.
No, it's BlackBerry.
Really?
BlackBerry's been on the top traders list for like the last couple weeks.
So okay,
I've been looking at it. I'm like, why the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck is going on here? So I would imagine it's something like that.
Don't know, but on Seeking Alpha right now, there's the top article on BlackBerry. This is inviting disaster. Okay, the top article on BlackBerry on Seeking Alpha is Wall Street Bets is wrong again, BlackBerry edition. The summary of the article. BlackBerry is an old tech company. It cannot grow organic sales. The dollar-based net retention rate of BlackBerry has fallen since acquisition, blah, blah. It's all negative stuff about BlackBerry. The title says Wall Street Bets is wrong again. Why shouldn't I dump my entire net worth into BlackBerry on Monday morning?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Why shouldn't I fucking do it? These guys are going to see that article, and they're going to, like Michael Jordan meme, I took that personally, and they're going to fucking run it to $1 million. And it's going to fucking happen. It's going to fucking happen.
Man, I was reading an article, like as soon as you posted it in our group today, I was like, I guess it's spare time. Let me like fucking look this shit up. So I looked at that stuff on GameStop, and some guy wrote on Seeking Alpha a huge article about like, this is my bear case. This is why everyone is wrong. Like it's been up 600% in the last like however long.
On GameStop.
Yeah, on GameStop. And he's like, this is what's wrong with it. This is what's wrong with it. There's like the only things that are going good for it are these like very superficial things that have not taken anything into account, blah, 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 blah. Look through the comments on Seeking Alpha. They're like, yeah, you're not convincing anyone that's buying the stock. They all know that shit. They don't care because they're just piling in because they're trying to squeeze the stock. They all know that already. They just don't give a fuck, you know? They're in it to squeeze the stock, and that's all they care. They don't care about the fundamentals. They care about the momentum of the stock. Which I've also heard, like on Wall Street Bets a little bit when I was looking around today, is that AMC might be the next one. That theater chain.
The movies, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy fuck.
Which I was like, do I buy $1,000 worth of that? I don't. It might be worth it. I don't know.
I
it's
might
only
do it.
$2.
I might do it.
It's only.
If
It's like $3 right now.
If you got an extra 1,000, I mean, you can just fucking gamble. Like
Dude,
I'm a huge advocate of gambling.
If it goes, like if there's a stock that's $2 a share, okay, which means even more of these degenerate, degenerate
day traders,
the artists, even more of the artists can get into the stock with a low barrier to entry. Like the potential for that thing to run is It's not fucking. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. There's no measurement for this. What markets usually do for something like that is either they halt on like a governance basis because the corporation, the company tells the market there's going to be news released soon, so they halt till the news is out. Or what they do is the market does a circuit breaker. If there's like a 7% drop in certain indexes or 15% drop in certain stocks, they halt trading for 15 minutes so people can get their heads right and fucking level out a little bit. The algorithms can get their stuff together. All these guys can figure out what's coming next and make a decision, right? What is the plan to circuit break? If you go on the Wall Street Bets subreddit, I don't know if you've ever been there, Mike. It sounds like Will's been there. I've been there. The Wall Street Bets subreddit is nothing but rocket ships emojis and pictures of gains on the GameStop stock. It's all there is. There's nothing else.
You don't want to post a bear case for a stock because they think stocks only go up, and they don't even give a fuck.
I love that attitude.
No, but I'll say, man, if you go on Wall Street, if you go on Wall Street Bets, this is not a homophobic comment. Okay, I'll preface this with that.
Okay, here we go.
When you put
that.
If you put any bear case for any stock that they want to go long on, they just put rainbows and bears. They call you a gay bear. That's it. It's just rainbows and bears all the way down. There's nothing else on the fucking comments. We don't want to fucking hear it. It doesn't matter what you think.
Like pulling out an iron on a drivable par 4.
That's right.
Absolutely,
That's right.
Yeah.
We don't want it.
Let's go
we don't want it. That's right. We don't want anything to do with it. You got to shoot for the fucking pin.
I know it's not a smart attitude. I know it's not a good idea, but I fuck with that mindset. Like, why not? Like, I'm not kidding. I'm genuinely going to pursue becoming knighted. You think I'm kidding with that shit? Fuck all this. I mean,
what's step
why
one?
not? What's
step one? What's step one?
Look at me. I could be knighted. Look at my shirt.
Shirt.
And I'm going to fucking
that shirt 10,000 other people own.
I can't wait tonight after this podcast, I'm not even playing poker. I'm just going to start writing a fat essay to post on my forum on stocks, and I'm going to be giving advice.
When you
have to make your own forum first.
Look at me. I haven't even been involved for 1 year, and I've already made so much money by drop shipping. If you want to take my advice,
all those guys are knighted.
Yeah, they're all lords.
All the drop shippers are lords.
You didn't know that?
Yeah. Well, I fucking do now.
You ever been a lord?
You need to write some like soliloquies and shit with that that piano. You gotta write some sonnets.
I don't know. I do want, like, in my life, like, this is way off topic, but in my life, I would like a title. Like, you know how, like, I could be like Mr. and Mrs. Fuck that. Why stop there? Doctors get the Dr. Dot. I can't be a doctor. Way too stupid. Way too fucking lazy to pursue that much schooling. What other titles?
Yeah. You could go he/him.
Or Zim or right now. Even. I could die
right away.
I could, true. I could just change my pronoun. Fuck, nah, see, it's too easy now.
My pronouns are Chief/Raka. That's what mine are.
Hey, those guys are lords.
Twitter handle.
Those guys
are lords.
Underground.
On the underground, yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Those guys have been knighted.
I gotta put that.
I bet.
That's the intro music for this week's pod. I gotta put
Chief
that.
Raka? Fuck, that sounds fucking bang. I fucking love that. I love
it does.
Underground, man.
Listen, you guys will never know the struggle on your MP3, your RCA Lyra MP3 player that holds 8 songs, shuffling back and forth between
32 megabytes.
Shuffling back and forth between live on stage and Chief Raka while you're running Sears catalogs through the neighborhood in your cart. You'll never know. That struggle.
Hey, you got 2 songs. All right, I'm gonna put this on shuffle. Maybe I'll get a read.
The best. Or what was the other one? There was another one I used to listen to. Mobb Deep Burn was another popular one on the RCA Lyra.
Got It Twisted.
No, I never knew that song when I was a kid. I didn't know that song when I was a kid.
That might have been one of the first. Honestly, that was definitely the first Mobb Deep song I ever heard. Was Got It Twisted.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because
we were playing basketball at Yorkview, and we were playing with kids. I was in like grade 6, and I got rooked.
That was like
by those kids. They were all in fucking high school, and they just fucking rooked me. Made me fucking push a penny on the fucking battered ass concrete at York, and I didn't have a choice. I was 12.
You had to push a penny in grade 6? What about in grade 9?
There was like eight like 9 or 10th graders. I don't even know. They were fucking huge. And I was like a child. And they just fucking, hey, bud, you want to hang out here? I'm like, well, I don't really have a choice. I'm hanging out with my friend who hangs out with you guys.
Who's your
friend? You guys are all like fucking gangsters, smoking weed, drinking. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. I was just trying to play some basketball.
Who's your friend? Who are you with?
You know who it is.
I'm not naming names. But it doesn't matter.
So you're not indicting him.
Well, it was Aches.
Obviously, he's probably you'd be happy to hear that.
Yeah, it was Aches, but either way, I was just there playing basketball. That's or what I thought. I didn't know it was a setup. And I just got fucking rooked, pushing pennies.
You're just relaxing, all cool.
Fucking me up. That's what I could do. Couldn't do shit. Why the fuck am I here? Like this is. I'm like, yeah, this is. They're gonna think I'm cool after this probably.
Shooting some b-ball.
And they did.
The school.
They did. Yeah, we did chill after.
Did you? Did you
Joey,
ever,
were you in
what?
Were you in high school in the 90s?
I went to high school in 01.
Damn.
That's an offensive question, you know. That's ageist and offensive.
Almost accurate.
2 years off.
I was
almost accurate.
I walked home.
I was 2004.
You want to hear the ultimate grade 9 story? Grade 9 or grade 10? Walking home from basketball practice with my Discman in my pocket because I didn't want to put it in my bag because it would skip, with the They Ain't Ready Rough Riders CD in my Discman. Jada talks so good, but their brain is not ready.
I had a Rough Riders chain in grade 6.
The R logo there hanging from the chain.
Fuck yeah, I did. Fuck yeah.
Listen, underrated song of the century, World War III. It's an
World War III.
Unbelievable song.
Snoop Dogg was in it.
Unbelievable beat.
Yeah,
that beat is unreal.
Those are the golden, like just exiting the golden era of rap, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just on the tail end of it, and it was just like super groups. So they the best rappers would just team up, and it was just like they would just come up with like. There'd be like one song on every album, and it was like 10 minutes long, and there was like 8 guys on it, and they were all just heavy hitters.
Even looking back at the shit rap from that era, like fucking Ride With Me by Nelly.
Bad.
Ride With Me by Nelly is shit rap from that era, and that song fucking dings. That's a good fucking song.
That song had fucking legs too.
That song was fucking good.
Still fucking rich.
Yeah, man, it's fucking good.
Still love that track.
Especially, well, obviously with like us, like our age, like even up to you, Joe, like in your 50s.
Can I zoom in?
Yeah, you did. You look good for 50.
Oh no.
You're close, man. You're closer than I'll ever be.
I'm about 16 years out. 16 years out.
Damn, all you need is one stretch of like waiting for your driver's license.
I know. I'm there.
God damn.
I'm there.
I'm fucking
getting old.
Will fucking sooner than me. You got fucking how many months left till you're fucking
30?
When you turn 30 there, boyo?
6 months.
That's all right.
July.
Good.
Man, I'm already 30 in my head. I don't give a fuck.
In my head, I'm like 47.
Yeah, no shit. You look it too.
I'm definitely not looking any younger than I ever have. That's for sure.
I'm looking forward to the time when you and Nance go to Eastside Mario's for another free breadstick, Mike.
Who's Nance?
What do you mean?
You know.
Nance.
Cindy?
No, Nance. You're Rand, and you need a Nance now in your life.
Oh, hey. Right, yeah. And 100% we're gonna complain.
Yeah, obviously.
Now that'd be Brenda.
Here's a question for you guys. Since I'm getting married in the summer, I've been looking at suits, wedding party suits. What do you think is too much for a bespoke suit? And do you even know what a bespoke suit is? Can you describe to me what a bespoke suit is?
I don't know what it is, but
Is
I was
it a
looking at that
custom
fucking
suit?
chat, and I was not happy with the numbers. It's like, well, okay, here we go. I guess I got to spend a lot of money.
Bespoke is you can get like a suit from like Indochino, which they claim is bespoke. It is not. Indochino orders a suit and then like tailors it for your size.
Yeah.
Bespoke is they measure you and then they build the suit for you. So when it comes,
Yeah.
it's to your measurements.
Well, that's
Custom.
better.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Well, but like, how much is that?
Well,
Is that what you're asking?
I'm asking what is too
That's
much?
for you to guess.
What is too much?
What's
for a suit
too
like
much?
that?
That's
Too
a-
much?
you
Fucking
bet-
$2,000.
I don't know.
You're
You
not
can
spending
fucking.
$2,000 on your wedding. I'll tell you that.
$2,000's a lot. I wouldn't make you guys.
Yeah.
$2,000. Yeah, I wouldn't make.
Oh,
You
I'm thinking,
fuck no.
honestly, what I'm anticipating to spend is in the neighborhood of $1,200. I would imagine.
That's a lot still.
I know it
think.
is. That's why I said I wasn't happy about the fucking numbers, but I'm not gonna fucking sit there and dispute it. Understand this: when I get married, if I get married, it's coming right back down the pipe, and everybody else can buy a cheap suit except for you, Joe.
For sure, no problem.
25 grand.
It was the suits are about $1,000. So here's my thinking on that.
That's like so much, man.
Here's
Holy
my
fuck.
thinking though. Here's my thinking. A suit would normally cost you about $600, $700, something like that for a good suit. So I'm gonna not do any bachelor party, anything like that. I'm probably gonna wind up buying you guys the shirt and the tie that you wear, or something of that nature. Like it'll be like a $200 or $150 a man, some kind of gift of some kind for the wedding day.
You're gonna buy your best men gifts or whatever. What do they call it? Groomsmen. You're gonna buy
Yeah.
them gifts.
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Why not?
You supposed to?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the etiquette of getting married.
Me neither. I'm
Every
so,
wedding I've been to has been like that. I went to I've been groomsman in one, and I've emceed 2 others or 3 others. And even
you hang out with too
get
many
something.
white picket fences.
So Will, you may get something
Yeah.
for our wedding. If you're going to be the MC for our wedding, you may get a gift. Who knows, man? You just maybe cross.
I've
your
already
fingers.
started writing my. How many speeches do I have to give?
You only give one set of remarks at the beginning of the night.
That's it?
I'll give you the mic for a few minutes. I'll tell you what to say as far as like the washrooms and all that. But you get free reign. You get to when you're introducing.
Yeah, I know,
people,
but then I have to. Yeah, so I say something at the beginning, but then I have to oh yeah, give a round of applause for fucking this guy, and
of
bring
course.
the next guy up. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
obviously, it's not just like a one and done thing. I'm up and down.
No. You'll be up and down a few times.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah,
I think $1,000 for a suit is not that bad. A bespoke suit, you're gonna wear it the rest of your life, hopefully, unless you gain a bunch of weight sucking back honey dipped Timbits every Friday.
The only thing that I have to say against that, which I agree with you, but the only thing is it's a suit that you want.
Yeah.
That we have to have and we're committed to now, right?
Yeah,
it's not like my choice.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my only dispute. Other than that, which I don't care. I'm not gonna argue or do anything about it. I don't give a shit.
I think now that I've
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, now that I've been through it once with a buddy and now I'm doing it myself, I think the idea is that I did it for John. We spent a few $100 on a suit, $600, $700, whatever it was, and then his bachelor party was another few $100. And the day of the wedding, I bought the beer for the limo, for example, right? We didn't have beer for the limo. So your sister went out and picked up a few 2-4s for us for a couple $100. I paid for that. We all gave money to the wedding, right? And
yeah.
The expectation is if you pick groomsmen, right? Those guys are going to be in your life for a long time. You're going to get that back at some point.
Oh, yeah.
From the groom or through other weddings you're in or whatever, right? So
yeah, I know.
At $1,000,
I don't give a fuck. I'll whatever you guys decide, I'm gonna go with. I'm not gonna sit here and be a fucking
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, my only gripe against it is yeah, I get a suit, I get a night. It's gonna be a fucking sick suit. I agree with that. However, it's the colors of your choosing what you want. It's your wedding, right?
It's gonna be black suit. It's gonna be a black suit.
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, regardless of what it is, it doesn't matter, right? You have to buy a suit that's to your catering, not to what I want. If I wanted a fucking nice suit.
Yeah.
I want what I want, right? But regardless, it doesn't mean shit. I'm gonna do it, whatever. I don't care. I'm all on board for whatever you guys decide to do, or whatever you decide, I guess. But I'm not even gonna participate in that conversation. You guys are all fucking fashionistas. I'm just I'm just there shelling out the cash. I know it'll look good, so I'm down.
I don't know. You're the only one wearing a button-up shirt tonight, so.
Hey, you like this shit? This is what I'm gonna wear to your wedding. This is what I'm gonna wear to my wedding. Location wedding, bitch.
Go for it.
Everybody loves those.
Okay.
Like, do you not like fucking?
I gotta get a beer. Keep talking.
Do people who do that? Do they think that people are like down for that?
Some people are super fucking down for that, man.
Yeah, you think? I'd be like,
oh fuck yeah.
I'd be down, but I'd be like, also like, if I wasn't planning on it, I'd be like, oh fuck, man, this is gonna cost a ton of money for like a wedding in like Dominican or whatever. I'm like, great, it's gonna be a good time, but if it was not like in my plan, it's gonna be like, what the fuck, man?
But you also don't be like, hey man, I'm getting married in like 2 months in Mexico. You
Yeah,
come in here like, you give them like at least a year, I think, advance.
I would hope, but like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like with weddings, to me, it's just like, I know obviously it's not even close to my call at all because it's the girl's day. Like, let's be real.
I know. Oh, for sure.
So I'm like, oh, okay. So like, but in my head, I'm like, why don't you just like go to like a fucking house with a big backyard, have like unlimited booze, and just like have a quick, nice, cheap, get like
For
nice
sure.
catering and whatever.
For sure. I would totally. That's what I want
else.
too.
What's that?
That's definitely what I want. For sure. I just want like a party. You know, I don't even like want to go to a church.
I just want fuck that. I just want it to be easy for the guests. I don't want it to be you know like a pain in the ass. I want it to just be like a nice, easy transition. Just like, okay, it's gonna be a nice fucking easy, quick day, and then we're gonna be partying.
But some people want to have like just like a small wedding. If you want like a small wedding, you can invite like 30 people to Mexico and be like, yeah, it would be great if you can come. Like, let me know.
Yeah.
You know. But like, if you can't, then like, fuck, we'll just do it here. But like, I don't know. People do it a decent amount. Like, I think you can rally like your parents, like close family would definitely be down to go, especially people like who haven't been in like quite a while. Like, I would never fucking do that to people because like, especially our friends.
I don't know if I'd want to go to a destination with like fucking 80% of our friends. It'd be a shit. Be a fucking shit show. But like, I just to me, like, I don't know. Like, I like going to weddings. Like, don't get me wrong. I fucking love going to weddings. I love getting dressed up and like the whole build up in the day, and then you're just fucking partying at night. I fucking like it.
It depends, but have you ever been to any shitty weddings?
No, I haven't. Like maybe when I was a kid, but I didn't know what was going on anyway.
Like I've been to weddings where it was like
good. Like I've only had fun at weddings because typically I get fucking trashed.
Same here. But I think like I've been to weddings where like I don't know anyone and the person I'm with doesn't really know that many people either, and it's like
I've been to one of them actually,
and it's kind of like you can get bummed and buckled and shit, but like still if you don't like know anyone at your table, it's kind of shitty, you know.
Yeah, I've been to one of those now that I think about it. I guess my girlfriend at the time, it was like one of her fucking people she grew up with were getting married.
Yeah,
and it was like, I don't know, it felt like they were extended invites. I don't know.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Like
a bit weird,
you don't know anyone and they don't know that many people either, like it's like you're fun, you're getting drunk and shit, but like you're not like letting loose and like you're not there with all your friends and stuff. It's kind of like you're meeting all these people and like they already are super close with each other. I don't know. Yeah,
it's just very it's definitely segregated.
It's not. Yeah, I don't know. It's not always like weddings can be, I think, like the best parties, but they can also be kind of whack parties.
Yeah, then you just get in and get out, right? You gotta have a couple drinks and you go party in a garage somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. In your suit. Remember Bob? Bob came over to my house, had a fire in the backyard in a suit. There was like 5 of us there.
In a suit, he showed up.
At the fire. So immediately, if he wants to wear that suit again, he's got to get it fucking dry cleaned and pressed and all that.
Twice, probably.
Yeah, honestly. And I bet you when he got home, I doubt he fucking took it off and hung it up.
No fucking way.
Pile on the ground. It's probably still just there on the ground. Never wear this again.
Just a corpse suit on his lawn.
All
right.
I don't know. I just think like weddings can like in my head, like it's not. I wouldn't call it like an insecurity or anything, but I just like kind of think about other people, and I'm like, man, I don't want it to be like an inconvenience to anybody. I want people to want to come, not feel obligated to go. Do you know what I mean? So I feel
Who feels obligated to go to a wedding?
What's that?
Who feels obligated to go to a wedding?
If you get an invite, you are obligated to go to a wedding.
I have never felt obligated to go to a wedding though. I've never felt like it was like a chore to go to someone's wedding.
I'm not. I haven't really
feel
either.
Obligated to go. Chore and obligation are different.
I haven't.
I haven't obligated to go.
I haven't felt.
How many times have you? Sorry. How many times have you gotten an invite and not gone to a wedding?
None.
Exactly. See,
But
we're
I've
obligated
also
to go.
but I've also never been like, okay, obligation makes it feel like it's like like it's part of like an adult set of responsibilities to go to a wedding you get invited to. Like I go to weddings I get invited to not because I'm obligated, because I'm flattered. I want to go. I want to be there.
Yeah, but we were talking about destination weddings, which was what started this conversation. So like, Mike, we were saying we don't want to give out all these invitations to our friends and be like, you're obligated to go because we're such good friends. But by the way, it's going to cost you $3,000 to come.
But if they don't have to give you like a gift, then
it's just forcing them to go on a vacation, basically.
Yeah.
Some people don't mind that. I don't know.
Some people. And this is the thing, Joe. It's you don't mind going. Some people fucking do.
Destination, I might mind. I might mind.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not going to be a bad time. Like, there's no way it's going to be a bad time. That's not what I'm saying. But like, you're forcing them to go on a vacation, even if they don't want to go on a vacation at the time. If it's not in their budget, it's not in their list of priorities. But now it's just like it's like pushing a car into the fucking lane when there's a car. It's not letting you in. You're like making them go into the fast lane.
Isn't one of the best things about weddings, whether you want to go or not, one of the best things is that it's only one night, I think, right?
The wedding.
I have no idea. Never been.
Yeah, like
pretty arrogant if it wasn't.
No, but even if you don't want to go, like one of the best things about weddings is that it's only one night of partying or socializing. If you got to go for a week, like I don't know, man.
Like if I'm going across the ocean, I'm going for a week. But I'm not fucking celebrating you guys getting married for a week. I'm gonna go fuck around in the beach and shit.
I hear what you're saying. But like one of the things I like about weddings is that you go, you party, you rage, whatever, and then that's it. You're done. The next day you come home. You don't have to see everyone the next day. There's no bullshit about, oh man, what did you do at that wedding? Like no one can talk to you about it. That's it. You're back at your house. You're on the couch. Yeah, like this. You're on the couch at home. And like, no one's bothering you, right? But if you got to go for a week, different story. It's not quite the same experience. I don't want to go for a week long party for any reason. A week is a long time.
Are you gonna fly down to Mexico for a night then and come back?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. If it was a destination wedding, it would be a chore. I would be like, I don't really want to go for a week to a.
Oh, you mean if it wasn't a destination wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the thing is, if I got invited to a destination wedding, obviously depending on honestly, if I got invited, if they were close enough to me, I'd just go. I don't have a fucking problem with going to that, but I would be annoyed, and basically in a roundabout way, what I'm saying is I wouldn't want to do that to people.
Right.
You know what I mean? That when I think about a wedding at all, which I'm not whatsoever.
What?
Because why the fuck would I? I'm married to the fucking.
Weird for you.
He's married to the game.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Like the nerds with Halo, bro. But fucking, if it was up to me, which I was saying to Will, it's not. It's 90% up to the fucking wife.
Yeah.
For sure. But I would just be like, I want to make it as quick and easy on the guests as possible. I'd rather them like, it'd just be nice and easy. Oh, it was a good wedding. It was a fun party, and it was painless. It was just like in and out, boom, boom, boom. No bullshit. No fucking. Go to this point, stay at this hotel, go to this church, drive 40 minutes to the reception hall and fucking, and then it's like 2 hours away. So it's like you can not drink and drive 2 hours at 1 a.m. or you can spend another $100 and stay the night. And it just seems to me like it's a lot of shit. Like 90% of the wedding I like and 10% I'm like, what the, this is so fucking such a pain in the ass.
Well, look at your birthday. This is exactly what you're talking about. You just say like, it's going to be
your birthday. A lot of people say your birthday is not that good, Mike. It's really
my birthday.
A lot of people say they hope your birthday is not going to be a pain this year.
My birthday is okay. I sent out the invite. I'm like, yo, we're going bowling and then we're going to the Collins. Come or don't.
I got to hear the rest of this birthday explanation.
That's exactly what I was saying. Like, you literally just like. If that's what you want your wedding to be like, because it's like that's exactly what your birthday is like. You're like, we're going here, the most central location possible. Come if you want, come if you don't want. Come if you don't want. You don't want to come.
It's usually pretty fun, isn't it?
Yeah, fuck yeah, it is.
No pressure. That's what. No pressure. I don't want any pressure. You want to come, great. My immediate family, you fucking have to come.
Yeah.
But everybody else, just show up. Open him, just show up.
If you're gonna have like a destination wedding, I think you got to run it by like your top I don't know, 15 people on either side. You got
The
to tell
people
them.
who you want to go. The people
yeah.
who have to be there, you got to fucking ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. You can't just decide and be like, here are the invitations.
Yeah, here's the fucking plane ticket price. I got the discount at Air Canada.
Yeah, $30 off. It's still going to be $1,800.
Going to Australia for 30 bucks.
COVID discount. You're gonna
Round
love
trip.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having my destination wedding in India.
I don't want anyone to say when people leave my wedding, I don't want them to say like that was pretty good. There was no major inconvenience. I hope my bar is higher than that. I'll just say that.
Imagine that's how they describe your wedding. Yeah, you know,
canceling plans. Yeah.
Great wedding.
Pretty good. Never wanted to shoot myself that whole night. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
glad I went.
$15 on an Uber.
Really glad I went.
No, it's not. I'm glad I went. It's just like I'm not mad that I went. You know, it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. It was
really inconvenient.
Yeah,
that's a successful wedding. Yeah, how's the wedding? Not bad.
That was all right. It wasn't inconvenient. I didn't have any major issues there. So.
That's what I want my fucking funeral to be like. Just a good funeral.
That's another thing I want. I want my wedding. When someone leaves my wedding, I want them to drive home and say, you know what? I hope my funeral's like that.
Yeah, that's good funeral.
That's another thing I'm looking for in my fucking wedding planning. Yeah.
I'm not kidding, man. My funeral is gonna be fucking popping.
It's gonna be lit.
Kegs, fucking DJ, fucking throw me off the peak or something. I don't care. Don't even need to rent a hall. Fuck it.
If you're like 90 years old, but your kids are gonna be like 65, they're gonna throw a rave.
Grandpa Michael wanted to get thrown off the peak.
No, that's legal.
For now.
I'm just saying, the way I think now, it'll never change.
Probably not, eh?
Oh no.
I made it this far without much change, so I don't see much in the future.
Yeah, you made it a third of your life without
what's
change,
another 60 years? Yeah, I'm sure you'll be the same.
And the first like 18 years, they count for something.
Oh, for sure. You knew exactly who you ever like. Yeah. You'll probably be the same person when you're 90 as you were when you were 15.
I'm probably gonna have the same fucking face.
You're gonna have the same hair, that's for sure.
You guys gotta slow down. I gotta write this for the tombstone. Same face.
No, I already know what my tombstone's gonna say.
What's it gonna say? Above the clouds, I self-lord and master.
This is Mike. He's dead now, and that's it.
There's gonna be a guy like that shrugging on it.
shrugging emoji guy. This guy. Just nothing but dashes and
eye rolling emoji. Just.
We got about 20 minutes to go. Do you guys want to? Do you want to hear about my fake ETF for the week?
I'm dead now.
Fake ETF.
Dead.
I'm gonna give you guys. Come on.
Oh, I'm dead.
That's exactly how you are, though. That's exactly how you are.
I'm dead.
I'm dead now. Yay! I'm dead now. That's you.
Man,
Yay!
That shit.
I spit my beer out.
That shit makes me laugh so hard, and I don't know why. I fucking so fucking. Oh, I'm not alive anymore. Look. I fucked in the head, but it's all good.
Very good. That's very good.
Joey, what the fuck are you saying, man?
Outstanding. I got a fake ETF. I'll give you guys the stocks, 4 stocks, and you got to tell me what the ETF is called, okay? I got Match.com, MTCH. Okay? I got Pfizer.
$ date.
Pfizer. It's not $date, but you're close. Pfizer. Sleep Number, which I think is SNBR. And there's another company there. It's a small brew wine company from the West Coast. So
the fuck is Sleep Number?
It's a mattress company.
Or you pick your hardness of your mattress.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
And Sleep Number, we're looking for sponsors. We'll definitely do an ad.
So
I never heard of it. Yeah, okay. What,
we got Wine, Naked Wines PLC, WINE. We got Sleep Number, which is, let me just look this up really quick. Sleep Number stock, SNBR. They make mattresses. We got Pfizer, the company we all know and love.
The vaccine.
Well, vaccine and other things. PFE. And we got Match.com. Match.com.
Match.com.
Yeah,
Pfizer makes Viagra, right?
Their ticker. Well, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying
So it's fucking
Pfizer's in the
$sign-
fucking in the
Dollar
ETF.
sign bang.
The ETF is 4 letters or 3 letters. Fucking $BANG would be good, but it's not what I picked.
Fuck.
Is Ashley Madison involved?
No, those are the only 4 stocks. That's it. We could get Ashley Madison involved if you want. The ticker symbol would change.
Okay.
What the fuck? Bangs? Not
Bang is a good one. I didn't use Bang, but that's fucking really good.
It's not fuck.
It's not. That would be not allowed, I'm pretty sure. Although we do know now that SPACs are allowing LMAO as a SPAC ticker.
Oh my god,
So,
yeah.
What about LMOA?
I don't know if that one's allowed or not. That's a spelling mistake there. You just get the runoffs from the Google
The
missive.
hodl. You get the hodl effect.
HODL is a good. That'd be good ETF. This ETF is so like I said, mattresses, Viagra, and wine. The ETF is PIPE. PIPE. That's what I'm going with for this week's this quarter.
And what's your year to date?
This quarter's fake ETF. I didn't look. I don't know. Probably fucking 60% if I had to guess from March. But who knows what it is? Who knows what it is after that?
I'm gonna make the next one Leia.
It's too many letters. Too many letters.
LAYA.
Oh, Leia.
Pipe Leia.
I thought you said layup.
Let me show you what I
dollar
got.
sign layup.
It's your boy Pipe Leia. Let me show you what I got.
Let me show you what I got.
Dollar sign pipe, I think, is a strong ETF. As we go into the thick of our second lockdown, dollar sign pipe looking pretty good. If you live alone, you can travel. You got wine. You got delivery for the wine. You got your Sleep Number mattress. You got your Match.com account. Okay.
Do you think that
Bumble and Hinge?
You think the Match.com is like gone up or down because of the pandemic?
I'll look right now.
Because they own Tinder, don't they?
They do.
Yo, speaking of that, Bumble is going to have an IPO.
They are
Yeah,
IPOing. That's right.
It's like pretty fucking highly anticipated.
Yeah, it's gonna be I don't know for sure. Pretty sure $1 billion.
Are you going to look into it? I'm looking at it.
For sure.
Yeah, fuck yeah. At least maybe as an acquisition candidate for sure. Because like I don't know, they must own other apps because it can't just be Bumble. I can't imagine that Bumble by themselves makes that much money. Maybe they do, but
Why wouldn't Match buy them?
exactly.
Yeah. So since March 20th, Match was 47.48. What do you think Match is today at close? USD.
$60.
Well,
85.
141.
Fuck.
Oh,
Absolutely ripping, bud.
But does that even mean that they've done well in the pandemic, or does that just mean stocks go up?
I don't know.
Yeah, true.
I don't know.
That's the thing. It's tough coming in and learning this game right now when the game's all fucked up. I'm like,
The
It's so fun.
it's
The unit of
disappointing.
measurement. The unit of measurement's fucking broken, man. It's broken. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see the Netflix earnings call 2 days ago or 3 days ago? That was like according to Netflix stockholders, that was a really good earnings call. But if you look at the numbers they're using now, the metrics they're using for their watch statistics, I think 2 years ago or 3 years ago, they were measuring watches as 10 minutes viewed of an episode of one of their shows. You know what they're using now as a metric for views?
10 seconds.
A minute.
2 minutes.
Really?
I saw a cool thing on Netflix actually. It was like if you back in whenever, I guess it'd be like 2003, when if you just like put 1 year's worth of subscription into Netflix into the stock, it'd be worth like 70 grand right now.
Come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Really?
Something like that, yeah.
Wow.
Something like that.
Holy
Or maybe
fuck.
it was like from then until now. I don't know.
What would
But
stop you from doing that?
It was a ridiculous, like, it was a significant jump in like profits. It was like, holy
Like, I would guess that we're the age group that has the most disposable income. It's like us, whatever, 25 to 35 or 25 to 45, and then also people with children who need, like, free babysitting via Netflix babysitter app.
Oh yeah.
So, like what, why, who's watching these like Friends reruns that Netflix has now. Like, who's watching?
I just watched all those.
Why? Are you a Friends guy?
Tons of fucking people watch that shit.
Oh man, I
Tons,
can't
because
believe
it's
that.
stupid. You put it on, you can fall asleep.
Fuck yeah, man! Me and my girlfriend, we were looking for like a show to watch together, and like everything that she said, I was like, no, fuck that. And I was like, Friends. It's pretty like down the middle of the road. It's not like Seinfeld is like way more like, I would say, male dominated.
It's a smarter show.
You gotta pay attention, yeah.
Seinfeld is a smarter show than Friends.
You gotta pay attention.
Fuck
Like,
yeah,
Seinfeld's
I prefer Seinfeld way more than Friends, absolutely. But like, I feel like Friends is a more couple friendly show.
Yeah, it's just dumb and it is fucking funny. It's a funny show.
It is fucking funny. I actually I never watched it before, and we're almost done. It is pretty fucking funny.
I've never watched it.
Ross is the original simp. He's the model for simp.
Yeah, doesn't he end up with Jennifer Ann?
No.
The slam piece?
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, she leaves or something, right? Or one of them leaves on a plane. He doesn't end up with her.
I'm like 100% sure, and I don't even watch the fucking show. I'm pretty sure he fucking dates her.
Spoiler alert, he dates her, but I'm pretty sure she ends up not being with him.
I don't care about that.
As someone who's watched 2/3 of the episodes and also ruined the ending for myself by looking it up. They date, have a kid, break up, and they get together in the very last episode.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, she fucks a bunch of other dudes.
I also appreciate, Joe, the fact that you haven't seen it and you speak with such fucking like, oh, I love it. Just what's the word? Conviction.
Buddy, when I was in like grade 7, 8, when that show was ending, everyone was talking about that show at school.
Everybody watched it. I never
love that show.
Mackenzie watched it when we were younger, so I obviously caught some episodes, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on in any episode. I didn't give a shit.
What do you think is the best cable, like widely available sitcom of all time?
Trailer Park Boys.
Is that widely available? Showcase, I guess that's widely available. Yeah.
For me, yeah. I mean, I think it depends. Like personally, Trailer Park Boys, but like, yeah, I think like universally loved. I don't know. The Office is pretty fucking high.
Office is good. Yeah.
I don't like The Office that much, to be honest.
Did you commit to The Office ever though?
Not at all. Not at all.
You got to commit.
Yeah, you're right. I know. I do have to do that, but I also just probably won't. It's just like I like Carell. I do. Like I think he's funny, but I also think he's like, I don't know. Sometimes he's too much. Like I can't just sit there and like just like enjoy it. Like I don't know.
I'd put good money down that The Office is like number 5 or 6 of the last 20 years.
I think The Simpsons holds it down.
Simpsons is pretty good, and it ages well if you go back to
like The Simpsons isn't a sitcom.
It's not.
It's just a cartoon.
So sitcoms for me.
Sitcoms are laugh tracked.
Sitcoms for me, it's
are there real people in?
It's Parks and Rec, and it's Modern Family. Modern Family crushes. That is a killer fucking show.
I think I gotta get into Parks and Rec. I've heard that show is fucking hilarious.
Parks and Rec is very good.
I heard it's super really good. I might give it a shot. I'm looking for something to watch, like something dumb. But like
Parks
I don't know.
Rec is good. Will's rearranging furniture in his room.
I had to because my phone's at 1% and I didn't.
Oh my god.
Joey, have you ever watched Arrested Development?
We watched a bit of it when we first moved in. I haven't watched a ton since though. But that's like another show that's really, really popular.
I fucking love Arrested Development. There's only like a few seasons though, but that's like next to like probably I don't know. I watched Curb the most, Seinfeld, and then like Arrested Development. Obviously Trailer Park Boys is the first, but like after that, Curb, Seinfeld, Arrested Development for sure.
Curb is having a black licorice pumpernickel sandwich.
What's that from?
Curb.
Is it?
I don't even know the show. We'll just send some fucking highlights of it, and they're fucking hilarious.
The one man, the Curb like segment where Michael J. Fox shakes up a pop for Larry David is one of the funniest fucking things I have ever seen. I laugh at that every time I see it. It's like he's legit got Parkinson's, and he's like, oh, I don't know, Larry, like, because he's mad about some kind of charity soccer game or something like that. And Larry's like,
did you
shake this? Did you shake this?
Yeah,
it's Parkinson's. This is so good. Every time I see it, I crack up.
Smart. I love that shit. It's so good.
Yeah, I like that show a lot.
Bro, like sitcoms, they're tough. I don't really fucking watch sitcoms. I don't really watch TV, so I'm not a very good fucking advocate in this conversation, but I don't really watch too much. Like, honestly, I find a show I like and I watch it like 100 times.
Yeah.
You're a
It's like,
repeat
I
guy?
don't really watch sitcoms. Like, I wouldn't say the Trailer Park Boys is a sitcom.
I wouldn't either. It's not, right? Like a sitcom is like, I don't know. It seems like it's like a set. It's on set or something, right?
Mm.
Yeah, there's like an audience.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's
Or a fake audience.
yeah.
Yeah, a laugh track. Yeah.
I watched. I remember in high school, I used to just always watch BET because that's what I like. I'm part of it. So fucking
Part of the black community.
What?
Look at me. I would watch The Game. You ever know that show? What's that? It's like a people like young guy getting drafted in the NFL and all this shit, and then it's just like all the behind the scenes drama. It's pretty fucking good. Like it gets pretty fucking crazy at the end. Like it gets too serious. But then there's like all the fucking behind the scenes drama. Like there's one guy, Malik, he's like the quarterback. He's a $40 million kid, and he just parties tons, just banging tons of bitches and just like super cocky about it and shit. It's fucking hilarious.
You're a guy that'll watch a sitcom from back then like twice and just remember every episode.
Yeah, I know. And then what happened? I started drinking.
But you still remember that stupid shit.
Now I gotta forget. I know all of my memories are just dumb shit that are pointless and irrelevant.
Have you guys ever watched Hard Knocks before?
No.
Hard Knocks is good. That's like the NFL Films team comes and does a training camp, and so like that's good enough on its own. But the rules, to participate in Hard Knocks, you have to be in the bottom third or quarter of the league in terms of team record, and you have to have a new coach.
What?
Yeah, so like the NFL sets like pretty strict rules about who can be on it, and there's like it's pure drama. Like you should look up the Hard Knocks clip of Antonio Cromartie talking to the camera about his children. He's got like 9 kids. He can't remember their names. He's like, we got.
Oh my god.
He's like, we got. He's like, we got Krista. She's about 6. We got Teresa. She's about 6. We got and he's just like looking at his hands, counting like, but there's no names coming out. He's just counting fingers and nothing is being said.
I can see myself getting to that point.
It's one of the greatest television moments of all time. It's right up there.
This was a player? Or
he's a player. He's a star cornerback. The guy's like one of the best defensive backs in the league.
Well, I don't think you'll get to that. You don't have fucking CTE.
It's amazing.
No, but I think like I see where he's like what rapper was it that said some recent like some super shitty rapper has like I think he has seven kids. He just turned 21. He has 7 kids and by like 4 different moms or something. That guy's gonna
exactly who that. I know. I've seen that.
Bad.
And I think NBA
Youngboy. I think that's who it is.
That's a rapper? NBA Youngboy.
Yeah.
Dude,
he's gonna lose track soon.
There's so many now. I'm like, I know like 4 of them.
There's way too many.
I know like Lil Uzi for some reason.
Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Green.
I know him. I honestly, and in my head right now, I couldn't put a fucking face to him. I could if I.
He looks like everyone else.
But I couldn't do it in my head right now. I don't know. They all look the fucking same.
They look exactly the same. They all have like pink dreads and they have fucking
tattoos on their face. And
Tekashi. It's all Tekashi.
Tekashi, I know him.
Yeah.
I know him because he's a fucking snitch, and I was following that shit.
Can't
He's like a witness protection
that was fucking jokes. That shit was awesome. I was invested in that. I was like, oh my fuck, this shit's going down. Watching the court cases, watching 50 Cent like go from like be sunning him to like shunning him. It was fucking great. He's like, I don't even know.
Fuck yeah.
He ain't with me anymore, man. Just like that. He's like a snitch guy.
Final comment of the night here, since we're at 8:30. What do you guys make of Tim and Sid breaking up the fucking Tim and Sid show on Fan 590? Do you guys care about that?
Tim and Sid, they're the Is the one guy look fucking? He's ugly as shit, but he always talks tons of shit.
I don't know.
The one guy's super ugly, actually. Yeah.
Which guy?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
They got one bald guy and one Portuguese guy. Sid is the Portuguese guy.
Hang on a sec.
Tim and Sid have been on the air together in some capacity or another for close to 20 years.
I don't know these guys.
And they
Sid looks like the bald guy looks like a villain of some shitty DC comic.
yeah,
right?
Yeah, he's the live action 101 Dalmatians.
Does he have a
guy.
soul patch also?
He did. I don't know if he still does.
He left to join Breakfast Television.
Sid Seixeiro left to join BT. Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Why?
On City TV, they run like the 6 or 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. breakfast television show, right? That's the big ratings getter for.
He had to have left. There had to have been a lot of money on the table.
I don't know. I am wondering I'm wondering all the time, and actually my buddy Al texted me about this today because I sent him this podcast I listened to. Mark Hebscher, guy used to do sports in Hamilton and in the GTA. They're talking about this breakup and how like. The networks didn't treat these guys well for all the good things they did over the years. They put them up against like Bob McCowan, who I'm sure you guys know.
Yeah. He's a fan 590.
That's right. They put him up against McCowan's show.
Yeah, no, they got Dean Blundell.
Yeah, Blundell is on there now or was on there for a while or something. And these guys have been like the most popular, I would guess, close to maybe like short of like Jay and Dan, Onrate and whatever that other guy's last name is, Onrate and O'Toole. Yeah, short of those two guys, I would guess Tim and Sid are the most popular sports personalities in the country. And I don't think it's that close.
Do you think?
Oh, yeah. And so I wonder what the fuck.
Maybe.
I don't know. Like, what the fuck? How even if they're like third, Will, how do you break up that show? Like, this guy leaves to go fucking eat pancakes on the street with strangers? Like, oh, here comes Sid again on breakfast television. He's fucking
right
like,
here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's money.
Not a maybe. Know. It's like for sure. Like I bet I don't really know. That whatever Tim and Sid shit, but it's like from what I can take in my head is that they're both super down with that shit. Both of them. Like, you have to be to run a radio show doing sports talk. You got to be a fucking sports fan, dead to right.
I can't believe you guys of all people don't know about that like duo.
I don't really.
But do you like that shit? I feel like every time I click in and it's like I'm just randomly watching sports TV and I click on and it's them. It's like them doing some weird cringy shit that I'm like, this is so forced and weird as fuck. Like, I don't want to watch this. It's just weird.
Every time I get in my car before work now, there's no good morning radio. I listen to the fucking whatever, the replacement of fucking the Biggs and Bar Show.
Biggs and Bar Show?
I can last 2 minutes of what they're talking about. I'm like, this fucking sucks. It's just like every other fucking radio show now.
Yeah, exactly.
So bad. It's just topical shit that's going on that every radio station's covering. It's so lazy.
Yeah, I feel like Joey, I don't know if you like actually like those guys or if you just like them because there's no alternative. Like, yeah, like they're that's like what it is. Like this is who we're gonna show you guys now. Sure, they give you the information that you want, but are they any better than anyone else? So I feel like they do the average job that anyone else could easily do.
My confession here is that I haven't listened to those guys, Tim and Sid, in probably the better part of a decade. But when I did listen to them, was when they were podcast only. And so it's funny, Mike, that you mentioned that they were doing this kind of cringy shit, and Will, you said the same thing. This kind of cringy, unlistenable shit. That only started about 5 or 6 years ago when they were forced to be on TV.
Yeah, for sure.
When they were just audio, they were fucking good. They were really good. And then prime time stuff, they were just not as funny anymore.
It's so much better. Like that's why I don't listen.
We gotta we can't take it, eh? If we get a TV or a radio gig, we can't take it because we're gonna lose all our listeners.
Oh, we can take it if there's a large sum of money. We'll totally sell out.
But like, I don't know. Like you have to appeal to a different audience.
Podcasts on the side for free.
I even think about like they probably had to put stuff up on YouTube, right? Like they got to put up like YouTube shorts or something like that, like 30-second or minute-long YouTube clips of their segments about it's another controversy this week. Tom Brady and his wide receivers not getting along at practice or something like that. They got to put up. They got to do a minute on that
controversy
on the fucking website. Yeah, exactly.
That's right? It's like what the fuck? It's just he's taking a week. Like shut up. Like tell me something I want to hear. Like that, and then you go on the podcast and you hear the shit you want to hear, not the shit that it's like structured and they have to go through. Like when we do this show, Joe, you're the only guy that kind of keeps it on the rails. Right, you have the amount of prep we do is so minimal. You have have maybe 3 bulletins in your head, and if we go off track, you just bring us to another point, and then we just go off on that.
When we're done.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like when we're done the point. If we go off the rails, we don't
like
claw back to get back on. We wait till we're done.
Yeah, it's over, and then you just bring it back, and it's just like shit to kind of keep the show rolling, right? As where these guys probably have to hit this show, they have like precisely 10 minutes to cover it, and then they have to like they don't make it up. It's not off the cuff. Like they've probably prepared.
It's scripted. It's a lot of it is for sure scripted as fuck.
Yeah.
It's ruined. It's dude, this isn't fucking real conversation. Like when I listen to radio, I want real conversation of guys or girls or whatever, people talking to each other. I don't want like this bullshit. Like, oh, we're in a room, we got to fucking cover this tent. We got to do 10 minutes on this, and then they literally have a thing that's designed to go for 10 minutes, and then it's like done on 10 minutes. Yeah, and it's just like this is shit, man. I'd rather do like what we do. I'd rather hear what we do or what podcasters do. And they just have like a very vague like box of shit, and then if shit goes if it's done, we just new point, then we just talk about some other shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's easier to listen to.
What's your recommendation for the week? Do you have one?
If you fucking have scrap copper, go fucking sell it. I'm serious. And we're talking at work about me and another guy, we're going to buy a fucking stripper. We're just going to split on it. And then we're just going to combine all the copper we get and just fucking strip it all and then just split the profits completely. Have a little fucking scrapping business going, maybe.
What's it going to cost for a stripper?
Not much, but I said let's get the expensive one. It'll pay for itself pretty fast. Get the one with the motor and just fucking run it. Yeah, man.
I think even a stripper with a good motor only charges like $30 for a song, right?
Whoa, you're going to be a great dad. Be a great dad. Fucking Christ. No, I think it'd be like $400 probably.
Yeah.
$400 for a wire stripper?
It's gonna be but it's gonna be I don't know. I haven't really looked. Yeah,
or
they're not cheap.
Pipe stripper, I guess.
Not wire.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, it pays for itself so fast. Like the difference is like right now it was like 40 cents per pound. So do the math on that, right? It'll pay for itself pretty fucking fast. Just on that, on the difference in profits alone, right?
That's what the calculator says when you punch it in. Pretty fucking.
If fast. I stripped everything I had today, I probably could have made like $300.
Oh yeah.
Probably, yeah, an extra $130, but it would have taken me fucking hours, so it's not worth it. I'm like, just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Bob always tells me, dude, you should just strip it. I'm like, Bob, if I stripped all this, it'll take me 8 hours, and I'll make.
Bob's sitting there at his computer playing around doing this.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not that bored, and I don't need $60 that fucking bad. Like, the labor versus reward is not worth it. I'd rather just stare at a wall than sit there stripping fucking copper for 8 hours. Huh?
That $2 an hour stripping wire?
Worth it. And it's pretty fucking laborious. It's not the easiest thing to do. But yeah, no, that's my recommendation. If you have copper, go fucking sell it. It's at a high right now, so fucking get rid of it.
What about you, Trill Will?
I recommend you go fuck yourself. I don't have anything.
Ooh.
Good.
For the fans.
Harsh. I recommend buying Bitcoin down to about 33,000 US from 40,000. Nice chance to buy here if you haven't gotten any yet.
Yeah, maybe I'll grab some with my copper profits.
Yeah, you should.
I got like about 1,000. Maybe I was saying this before. I want to keep some money in, but I think I got like $1,500 just stowed away. I might just take out 1,000 and dump it into fucking Bitcoin.
Fucking send it. What are you waiting for?
Just got it in a dumb account. It's just money that I'm just, just for whatever.
Cash is melting ice.
For our house, man.
No, I know, but I'm gonna put it into. I'm not those. Everything I have right now is for that.
Sheila doesn't even need to know about the Bitcoin money. She doesn't need to know about it.
Yeah, but it's an extra 1,000 that I would like to put in.
I'll tell you what. If Cassandra does want to know about the Bitcoin money, then she's gonna need to sign an NDA.
Well, she doesn't give a fuck about you. It's you have to prove to her how much money that we have.
That's what every. That's what
you have to sign. Did you say an NDA, a non-disclosure?
She's going to be like, no, I'm not signing this shit because I have to show it to every one of my companies to get you guys approved for a fucking mortgage. So.
Sign it.
I'm just trying to not get audited, all right? Fuck off.
Don't worry about it. Good night and God bless. Thanks for tuning in.
All right. Peace.